Hey everyone, gather around, because do I have a tale for you? It's a story about how my brain betrayed me, turning what I thought was a simple nap into a journey through time. Or so I thought. So there I was, feeling like death warmed over, and deciding to take a nap at 7. You know, just a quick snooze to recharge the old batteries. But when I woke up, something strange had happened. My room was dark, and the only light came from my Alexa, proudly displaying 9. My mind, in a state of pure panic, screamed, "Oh no, you have econ at 9:30. And let me paint you a picture. It's a 20-minute drive to campus, and here I was, thinking I had somehow overslept into the next day. Without a second thought, I launched into action. It was like watching a robot programmed with morningroutine.exe, executing each task with maximum efficiency. Clothes on, ADHD meds taken, hairstyle to perfection, and I was out the door, driving to school like it was any normal Tuesday morning. The world was a blur, and I blamed my foggy state on the ludicrous idea that I had slept for 14 hours straight. I mean, I'm usually a 6 to 7 hours of sleep kind of guy, but occasionally, my body decides to hibernate. So I didn't question it too much. Halfway to my destination, blasting Kendrick Lamar as a desperate attempt to inject some life into my veins, I noticed something odd. The streets were empty. Where was the usual rush hour traffic? My brain, groggy and slow on the uptake, finally started to piece things together. A glance at the car clock delivered the crushing blow. 9:15 p.m. Not a.m., p.m. I sat there, my brain struggling to process this information. It felt like I had accidentally stepped into an alternate reality where time twisted and turned on a whim, and I was the lone participant of a morning routine at the completely wrong end of the day. And let's not forget, I live alone. There was no one to witness my madness, no one to question why I was leaving the house when the world outside was clearly settled in for the night. The darkness didn't trigger any alarms in my head, nor did the crowded parking lot at my apartment complex. No, all that mattered was that I had an economics class to attend. Except, of course, I didn't. So there I was, fully dressed, medicated, and absolutely wired with nowhere to go, and a class that wouldn't exist for another 12 hours. Trying to sleep on ADHD meds is a challenge on a good day, but after a 2-hour power nap and a full-blown morning routine executed at night, forget about it. So what's the moral of this story, you ask? Always, and I mean always, double-check the time, especially if you've just woken up from a nap. Your brain might try to convince you it's time to start the day, but it could very well be leading you on a wild goose chase to nowhere. Laugh with me, shame me, do what you will, but let my ridiculous mistake be a lesson to all. In a world where time is supposedly linear, my journey through the twilight hours serves as a comical reminder that sometimes we're all just one nap away from complete disorientation. And with that, I bid you good day. Or is it night? Better check the clock just to be sure.